the horns blaring, thousands of individual journeys riding. It can feel so chaotic, right? But then, can you see it? Just picture it. A downfall bus by the side. That tight. The conductor hanging off the side of the bus, navigating impossible gaps. The driver, the conductor, and the passengers shouting directions. Somehow, this moving puzzle works. It's quite messy, it's loud, but at the end, it's a feat of collective movement. And that, my friends, just see it, is a row of unfiltered partnerships. It's not always pretty, but it gets things done. Now, still that energy up. Just look at it and still it up. Imagine harnessing all that energy from the bus. That shared purpose, not just to navigate, to cross the mainland bridge. Yeah. But to navigate the complex challenges facing our world today. To build businesses that thrive, solve pressing problems facing our world today, and create a real lasting impact in our world. That's the power I want to talk about today. The power in partnerships. Building strong teams to drive innovation and impact. Today, we live in an age that brings out lone genius, the myth of a generous individual in the garage, the charismatic CEO steering the wheels single-handedly. But the truth remains, backed by mountains of researches and undeniable evidences, is far more powerful and far more interesting. Innovation isn't a solo sport. It's entirely a team game. Sustainable success isn't attained by single individuals. It's built by partnerships. McKinsey and Company puts hard numbers to this intuition. Their research consistently shows that companies prioritizing collaborative works are 1.7 times more likely to be more innovation leaders in their sectors. 1.7 times. Just look at the margin. 1.7 times. That's really not a margin. That's a transformative activity. Why? Because complex problems rarely be solved by one person. John Maxwell also said, teamwork makes the world. But a vision becomes a nightmare when a leader has a big dream and a bad team. A bad team lacks the synergy, the complementary skills, and the trust needed to translate the vision into narrative. My friend F. Sardina, a brilliant, bold, with a revolutionary idea to turn digital world, focused on financial inclusion. On her own, she couldn't do it. She dreamt big, she had a vision. But can she code? Can she navigate complex? No, she can't. Can she understand the daily reality of the local market in Kano? Can she build a scalable business model? No. Can she secure funding all alone? Can she expand across borders? Alone, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming to do it alone. But then she brought in the right team, a coder who brings her vision to life, a marketer who understands the nuisance of the local quarry market in Kano, a finance expert who speaks the language of the investors, a community engagement lead who build trust on the ground. And then that's when her spark became a fire. That's how, together with her team, they innovated a transformative tool called My Kai app, connecting millions of Nigerians to the digital economy. Now just look at it. You understand why teams matter, and you can see how it works. But what holds these powerful partnerships together? What's the soul of partnerships? It boils down to three essential ingredients. Number one, trust. Shared vision. Number two, and diversity. Let us look beyond Nigeria. The story of M-Pesa in Kenya, who revolutionized Kenyan finance institution, is a story of unlikely partnerships. Vodafone is also a story of another partnerships with Safaricom's, because their success depends on Safaricom's local knowledge. The network of thousands of local agents, small shops owners, and the regulators willing to innovate with Vodafone, and crucially, and the trust and adoption by millions of Kenyans. This wasn't a top-down solution. It was an ecosystem of partnerships built around a shared need. Partnerships are very important. Trust is the currency of partnerships. Without trust, everything stalls in a business. Harvard Business Review research focused on trust, psychological safety, the belief that you won't be punished for saying the truth, for speaking up with ideas, questions, or concerns, or mistakes, is the number one factor in high performing teams. Trust. Remember, think about that Nigerian Danfo conductor, trusting the driver implicitly, even hiding off the side of the bus. In our teams today, it means creating an enabling environment where the junior designers can challenge a seasoned engineer, where admitting a mistake is seen as a step towards learning a new knowledge, not weakness. It's the bedrock John Maxwell refers to. People buy into leaders before they buy into the vision. They buy into the trust before buying into the team. A shared vision become a compass. It's not just the leader's PowerPoint slide. It's a deeply understood, passionately shared idea. Why? Every team member should connect to a business. Are we just building another app? Or are we empowering millions of businesses? Are we just selling a product or a service? Or are we solving water scarcity or societal issue? That shared vision turns stars into purposes in life. Maxwell again says, a leader, a one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. But for partnerships, it's a different case. The whole team must know the way. Now, let's talk about my personal experience. At SFARI Beauty, we are more than just a team. We are family. We are family. What began as a one woman's dream has grown into a household name in ancient city of Kano and its neighboring states. Every team member treats the business as their own with pride and enthusiasm. The spirit of ownership and unity is what sustained SFARI in the last decade. I remember last year when I, the CEO, had to step back the business and stay outside the country for more than 6 months due to a near fatal challenge, basically on life support machine. But the SFARI team didn't just hold the business, but they moved the business forward. That is the power of a committed, purpose driven team. This is the soul of SFARI. There is a Hausa proverb that says, gafiya ɗaya ko? I think gafiya ɗaya ba ta gina ɗaki. One hand alone cannot build a house. It takes a team of builders with all their varied strengths in different aspects. So, what does this mean for you? Right now, today in this hall, building powerful partnerships isn't about finding a perfect team. It's about intentionally coming together to support a cause, deploying the strategy, and nurturing the soul for the unity. Our strength lies in our differences. Our success lies in our differences. Together, we can achieve a strong team. The challenges we face today in businesses, in our society today, on our continent, are too complex, too urgent for any one of us to solve alone. We need more than one individual. We need the collective genius that can only come through partnerships. So, I challenge you today. I challenge every one of us today. Look to your left, look to your right. See the potential partners here. See the diverse genius in here. See the shared purposes waiting for you. Let's move beyond the myth of me alone. Let's embrace the beautiful mercy and the powerful chaos in partnerships. Let's build teams, not just skills, with souls. Teams bound by trust and unity, trust by a shared vision, and electrified by our differences. Teams that just don't dream of innovations but deliver it together.